So you can, if you want to get some light beam ammo, you shoot some stuff up with the dark beam, whether you shoot crates, blade pods, all sorts of things can be used. Oh wait, watch this. The light beam will make it easier to kill these guys. And you know why? Because it'll basically light them on fire. Yeah, that's another trait that this beam shares with the plasma beam. Making it not the most original game with its weapons, except that the last beam in the game is certainly very unique. And it has so many qualities to it. Although, I suppose this game does make the best out of a reskinned plasma and ice beam because they do different things. The light beam can open light rifts. Dark beam can open dark rifts. I just shot that little beacon. Frickin'. I'm smart. I mean, they make the best. If there were ever a game that made the best out of reskinned items, it would certainly be this game. Luckily, Prime 3 didn't reskin any of their items. In fact, they ditched quite a few of Metroid Prime's items. So anyway, out here on the battleground, which is the dark alternate to the central mining station. Oh, when you're on your map and if you explored even a single room on the dark world of an area, you can press X to switch between the dark and the light world. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry, I can't resist. And down there we have our final Dark Agon Temple Key! Oh, they took it from us! Yep, now we get to battle a bunch of, oh my god, super hyper duper mega rare item scan. Now we get to fend off a bunch of Warrior Ing, but these guys will be incredibly easy to beat now that we have the Light Beam. The Dark Beam won't be effective against them, because the Light Beam's effective against Darklings, or Ing, enemies that originate from the Dark World, and vice versa. Now this right here is the only time in the entire game you get to scan these guys. 75% Darklings, these are Ing web traps. So remember, if you charge the Light Beam, will turn into a spread gun. I mean, look at that. It's really cool. I'll show you, I'll be able to be sure to show it another time. Just remember you can shoot these guys while they're crawling around on the floor, too. It's just, it's a little harder to aim at them because they're liquid. Oh, and by the way, when you kill one of these, if you kill an enemy with the light beam, they'll be burned alive, just like with the plasma beam. Which, as I've already said, the light beam is a reskinned plasma beam, and the dark beam's a reskinned ice beam. Oh yeah, killed him in his liquid form. I killed Liquid. Oh yeah. Ow. There we go. Right? There's still one somewhere. Aha! Oh my god, my thumb. Been playing this game too long, my thumb's getting all... it's like every time I decide to hold down when I decide to use the charge beam. It hurts. So yeah, the Ing web traps, that's the only chance you get in the entire game to scan them. Otherwise, you're boned. Not bones, boned. Screwed. Out of luck. Shit out of luck. Anyway, Dark Temple Key acquired. Which means this is the third and final Dark Agon Temple Key, which means after, I'm not sure if I'm going to take on the boss. It's a good 5-minute boss. I mean, it's not terribly difficult. Okay, really quick, scan these guys. This 50% Ing, these are Darkling tentacles. They're basically Reaper vines. You know, Raper vines, I mean Reaper vines. Now, to get out of here, since we're kind of locked in the dark alternates of the Space Pirate base, up until now, you will obviously need the light beam. Oh, we've got backtracking to do. And here I thought we were going to get to the boss in time. Well, there goes that idea. There was a light rift over here that you can now activate with the light beam. obviously you're not going to activate a Light Rift with Dark Beam. Makes no sense whatsoever, or it would make no sense. So now we can get out of this place. I'll be grabbing a Missile Expansion, a Beam Ammo Expansion. I'll tell you what that is in a moment, once we get it. And then there's also something else, is that leads back through the base. I don't want to go through that again. I don't like this place. I really don't like this place. I've still got about half an hour-ish. I will adjust their clocks from up here, so that way I can stay up here another hour and record, because this game's addicting. But anyway, what you're going to want to do is, now that you have the light beam, you'll want to head through this... No, you won't, because I forgot to grab certain something. Ah, Grenadier. The certain something happens to be back here. Who is repairing these turrets? I have yet to fight a pirate engineer. That would be kind of cool, though. He, like, carries some big-ass weapon. Oh, great. The Metroid are out of their cage. You kill them by blasting them with a Dark Beam blast, and then a missile. 2 for 1. But basically, you can come back here before you use the Dark Rift to get to the dark side. Once you have the Dark Beam, you can get this Missile Expansion. That's 35 missiles. We're missing a Beam Ammo Expansion and 2 Missile Expansions. I know where one of them is. I'm not sure where the other one is. I'm sure I'll randomly remember. Why did those guys regenerate so fast? I only went into the other room. There's no way some pirate could sneak in and, like, fix it that fast. He's dead. I think there's a guy down there. There is, but I can't lock onto him, because the lock-on's kind of derp-derp. Kind of derp-derp for the time being. Wow, dark ammo's going everywhere! Yes, it is going everywhere! I'll probably just do some backtracking. I'm not sure. It depends on how much time I have left to record. It depends on how much time I have left, whether or not I'm going to go and do the boss. The boss! But you can use this turret and blow up these weird windmill things. Shooting that box down there, the big boxes, will allow you access up here. Blowing up that box will make some enemies appear, I think. No. Yes! And it's really fun to kill these guys like so. Okay, what you're going to want to do is actually make sure you don't lose all of your energy in the turret. I found out the hard way, later on in the game, that, if the turret loses all of its energy, you automatically die. Like, there's no, oops, the turret was destroyed. No, you die with the turret. There's no forgiving it. There's no forgiving your death. They just go, you're completely dead. And you have to go back to the last save point, which for me was before I even got the light beam. But anyway, right here makes 100% of the Space Pirate logs. This is log 71599. 2 hunters, talking about Dark Samus and how she has a striking resemblance to Samus. Gee, could that be because she's a doppelganging bitch? Now, Beam Ammo Expansions. There are 4 of them in the game. They increase your, well, maximum dark and light beam ammo capacity by 50. So now we can carry 100 light and dark beam ammo. So there are 4 in the game, which means a total of 250 ammo. Now this is Key Bearer lore, 20% Cadre 1. This is J. Still's Testament. Oh, I know where the other missile expansion is. And we can get an energy tank, too.